light on when I video, because I don't know, I just can't stand myself in the dark like that. I think of so many things, and I gotta document. You know me, I gotta document. So I'm just remembering, another feeling of the devoted man whose actions spoke for themselves. Oh, fucking stupid. Yeah, his actions definitely spoke for themselves, alright. What a joke. The biggest of its kind. He was such a lousy husband, okay? He knew, I don't know how many fucking times I told him I wanted to see a comedy show. For years. 4 years. He knew I wanted to see a comedy show. So, finally, I found one myself, got the tickets and everything, and who knows why, probably because subconsciously I just, was telling myself I didn't even deserve it. I don't fucking know. But we went on the wrong date. I wasted that money. Didn't get to see the show. And I was upset. I was crying. One thing I wanted to do, I didn't get to do, and I paid for it. It wouldn't refund me. Now you'd think that he would be there with me and see me upset, make an effort to find another comedy show, get us the tickets, and bring me. You'd think, right? If he's such a great man, the best husband and everything. No. Probably didn't even fucking come to his mind, because, it was for me. Now, if that had happened with his special mother, lady, old Haggy, the best. Poor woman. Guarantee you, he would have done that. Guarantee. Now, why? If he was so wrapped up in that, and that's how he wanted to treat that scag, fine. Go and do that. Make her the happiest woman alive. That's fine. But then, allow me to find a man who wants to do that for me, because you ain't in it. You don't want to do that for me. You want to do that for her. So, why can't you allow me to get the treatment that I deserve and want from someone else, since you can't give it to me? Why? Because I'm the mother of your kids? How does that even make any fucking sense? It makes zero sense to say that. Zero. Should be the opposite way. But it's not. It's just not. So. I could go on and on and on. I could tell story after story after story after story of how he let me down, kicked me while I was down. And just constantly sent the message to me that I wasn't ever good enough. Everything was, anything bad that happened to me or anybody treating me wrong is because what I did, something I did. It's always me to blame, and I just internalize that. That's what happens with abuse like that. Someone internalizes it. You don't even know you're doing it. until you get dressed up and don't get your picture taken and don't even mind. I know, make a big deal out of that. Listen, because it is a big deal. Might not sound like it. It might not. But it is. It fucking is, because it's about a person's value and worth to someone else. And I know my worth to him of that value was basically shit. Just what he could use me for himself or his whore. Because I was used so many ways for his whore. She wasn't the only one. He used me for something of mine, for some whore. She wasn't the only one, but she was definitely the longest and worst one. And while we were married. So that's what I was good for, and that's it. I was not worth flowers. I was not worth jewelry. In fact, he could take mine and sell it, right? Or give it away. I don't know what the fuck he did with it. Obviously, he did something with it. Handed it to her, I'm sure. You know, I wasn't worth that. I wasn't worth him making the effort to get tickets to another comedy show, make sure I got to see a show that I wanted to see. I wasn't worth that to him. But you know what? I'm definitely worth it to someone else. Definitely. And that fucking nasty fucking cockroach that he has starstruck eyes for and a never-ending hard cock, she isn't much to a lot of other people, I'm sure. Not the way I would be. But, you know, to each their fucking sick shit own. To each their own. Just imagining staying with that man, knowing what he really gets excited for, and it's not me. How could that even work? How could that work? I have to just accept, oh, I wonder if he's hot for her right now. Oh my god. No. No. That just means, you know, I lose. I lose what I never even had. Anyways, so. Just at square one. But it's like, you know, I never had a chance, so why would you make me think that I did? Why would you do that to someone? That's a person's life. That's a person that you're degrading and devaluing. It's just not even showing them human decency. And then using the excuse, well, we get kids, so. Not even fucking letting my children see him respect me and teaching my children to respect me. He never did that. If anything, he did the opposite. Mom can be disrespected. Mom can be made fun of. Mom is, you know, it's negative, 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 negative. And this fucking loser has the fucking balls to go around pretending he's so great. And that's how he treats the mother of his children. And everyone's gonna know it. If you still want to call him so great after knowing all this, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I just know that I don't see it that way. And I know a lot of other people don't either. Not if they're honest with themselves. That's not cool. It's scum. Scum to do that to the mother of your children. And to them too, because it hurts them to do that. Believe me, children want to see their father respecting their mother. That's what gives them stability. It's part of what gives them stability. You know, he sits there and says he wants them to have stability. Well, that wasn't getting them stability at all. He's just a liar. If he wanted them to have stability, he would have controlled his urges and not fucked with his family that way. Right? Right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. Didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about those kids because he allowed that fucking nasty fucking... She's so gross. For real. And dumb. How long I'm done? I can't... I'm gonna always go back to that. How long? I'm done waiting. Thinking she could give him an ultimatum to demand him. Like, I'm done. I'm done waiting now. It's time to come over here. No, it's not time. Just keep spreading. Keep spreading. Oh my god. You fucking loser. Don't listen to his wife when she tells you, hey, bitch, this is the deal. Like, haven't you figured that out by now? You must have. You can't be that fucking stupid. So, you're just saying, yeah, well, if I gotta be the whore, if that's what it takes. Gross, man. Fucking nasty. Why don't you go be a fucking whore with a man who doesn't have little kids, though? Can you do that? No. Because you can't find anyone else? No. Okay, you can't find another sick individual who'll want that? Okay. So, you're like, nope, he's the only one. Sorry, kids. Ugh. Fucking God. I cannot wait for that fucking bitch to be so old. She's just ready to fucking... ready to be gone. At last, the wicked old pig at last is dead, you know? Obviously, I'm never gonna hurt anyone at all. I'll be glad when her death day comes. The world will be so much cleaner place. It really will. That's it. Just being honest. Just being honest. You know me. Gotta be honest.